So last time, you guys took care of the very large doomsday beast that shattered a window. Very scary. After that, Antonakis over there dealt with a whole lot of pain. Very bad, very not good.
Turbo
As
cancer, never good.
as such, he was taken to the nurse's office, as the rest of you were taken to meet, what was her name? I think just Stell, not Stell. It's Stell? What did I name her?
Stella, I thought.
Yeah, I think it was Stella. Basically, an astronomer woman that kind of just like, was super excited to meet you. After that, she suggested to meet Madame Minerva, who might help your currently uh,
Dying.
Dying
dying
friend.
friend.
Turbo cancer, never good.
So you all took him there, and after a quick chat with Madame Minerva, you learned that not only is Antonakis unfortunately having a year to live, your other friend,
might explode.
Ornos, your no, Ornos is the one that may explode.
They both may explode.
Ornos has this thing called, a little stellar on it as his core, which is kind of bad and not what you would want as your basically heart. After that, all of you met the wonderful conductor of the Astro Express and were given phones. After that, you were told to go to private rooms in the space station because the Astral Express kind of needs to restock still. Kind of couldn't do it because big guy. And that is where we left
Yeah,
off.
that kind of put a wrench in plans.
Yeah. So, all of you, just kind of wake up on your own time, do whatever. Antonakis specifically, when you woke up, you noticed you got a message on your phone.
Hey, yo, you got games on your phone, Tony? Let's go. Tony Antonakis flips off Thanatos before turning on the phone, checking his messages.
The message reads, um, greetings. This is, Madame Minerva's colleague, Miss Darwin. I believe she suggested to provide you some help with your current condition. I'm sure she already told you where to find me, but I will once again say that you may find me near the Astro Express. Come at your earliest convenience. And that is where the message ends.
Do you think she runs on Vista or XP? And we're gonna move on as Antonakis starts to get dressed.
Something all of you get here is a package. All of you notice a package when you wake up, like on your front door. And when opening those packages, you guys get your phone cases.
Yippee!
If each of you may explain what your phone cases look like.
Mine's pretty simple. It's a blue and white, then the color kind of mixed together, like cloud wood on the sky. It's very distant.
All right. I guess we do Paul next then, based on this line.
All right. Vernon's phone case is a clear, one of those clear cases with a white border, and it has a little terrarium in it. There's a small vine with white flowers and some small mites at the bottom of the case.
That's actually really cute. That's actually so cute.
All right. Then we
So-
have Scylla.
Yeah. Scylla's phone case is just a black phone case with a picture of a Jack-in-the-Box on it with a white border around the Jack-in-the-Box. To
Cool.
kind of make it pop out more.
And then we have Antonakis.
I'll send the picture
is
in general so that you guys can
Entirely
see it.
a marble white phone case with a stylized drawing of a black rose in the center.
Man, I wonder what the reasoning for that is. A wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
He loves gardening.
Also
Yeah.
running extreme avatars.
Hmm?
Can you stream?
You're not
yourself?
streaming.
Oh, I am not doing that.
I told you about it, and you just kind of like brushed me off. Like, okay. Besides that,
Apologies.
Okay, Charles.
I was unfortunately a little focused on starting session.
There we go. Yippee.
There we
Yay.
go.
Okay. With all of that done,
Oh wait,
I may
mute the stream.
I gotta mute stream.
play different music.
It's so bad that we have one stream where I have to listen to the things happening in stream, and this one where if I have the stream playing, you just
For
Look.
some reason, Ryan echoes.
I
So I'm
I
sure it's
don't
like
know.
doing it through like a program that plays the audio back to them.
It's through like a virtual camera, but that's how I allow you guys to not see my entire setup. And it said see
Yeah.
just the thing,
Mhm.
which
Makes
also
sense.
plays back the audio.
Yeah, for some reason.
Wait, did it? Wait, that's not the music that I want to. Hmm? But it
Technical
didn't
difficulties, everybody.
skip to. Alright, you silly bot, go. Alright, you silly bot, come back. Is he gonna play the correct music now?
No.
There we go. I don't know why that happened. It said it skipped to this song, and then you would never believe what it didn't do. Alright, cool. So yeah, you guys, do your morning routines. I don't know if you guys would like to state what those are.
Antonakis gets one of the most ungodly of pumps in.
Stella's not necessarily a morning person, just rolling out of bed, being tired as fuck.
I felt.
Manny is kneeling on his charging pad for the night, and he extends his arms out in a T pose, rises into the air
This is amazing.
just standing, but his back stays straight, kind of all on the knees, and he does a bunch of different like things that look like the robot dance is actually diagnostics, and then he
That's
marches out of the room.
actually so good.
Wonderful, wonderful. Positively fantastic. Anything from
Yeah.
Ornos?
Just mainly reading in his hammock.
Fair enough.
All getting
Or
ready.
reader.
Got a nerd. Blah, ha, ha, ha.
I strongly worded words. I want to say.
Anyways, yeah.
Ahem.
After that, you all, I don't know, probably meet up. I feel in passing, you guys would have been shown by Stark the location of where the cafeteria is, in case any of your characters may actually have a decent eating schedule.
I don't know what to tell you.
Stella just kind of snacks. There really isn't a set schedule except for dinner.
I think Oranos does have a pretty solid schedule now.
I think Antonakis chooses to eat food, but not like needs to eat food kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
He obviously does eat, the amount needed for human to survive. However, he is kind of like a little bit shaken by like, if I'm made of like Memoria or whatever the fuck, why do I have to eat? Is it like just a sensation of eating? What is it, kind of thing?
Oh, yeah.
The existential question of if you're not real, why do you do real things?
That makes enough sense.
Stella just kind of snacks throughout the day. And like the real, like they'll have actual meals, but like the only one that's actually like scheduled is like dinner. They usually only ever eat that at a scheduled time. Everything else is kind of up in the air.
What would you say Vernon does during all of this?
Vernon turns on a Bluetooth speaker and listens to whale sounds as he watches his companions eat.
That's
Or not
wonderful.
eat.
Does he want to talk about what we're eating as well?
Yes. He questions all of it.
Every detail of it. How it was cooked, if it was cooked.
Is there plants in it?
made of? What spices I used? Would he be offended if there were plants in it, or does he understand that that's a part of?
Like, does he
What a
understand
normal
that's part of the ecosystem that just happens?
Well, I feel like if Vernon was an actual person, he'd probably be a vegan.
Yes. Probably.
No.
No?
No.
No? Okay. I mean,
No, if
you are.
Vernon were a real person, he would eat almost exclusively meat.
Honestly, go
So
off.
like carnivorous plant almost.
Oh, because
You know?
he has because why would he eat plants?
It's fucking family, man. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Just because
So
you're a
would he
meat
care
person, do you
about
eat?
people eating plants?
You eat
Would
only
they care?
meat because you're a meat person?
Okay.
It just devolves from there.
All right. So yeah, you guys do or do not enjoy a nice morning meal at this cafeteria. I'd say there's a decent amount of people in here. Just like more of like the early birds, kind of just like in here having some coffee, doing some early talking before going off to work, etc.
Mhm.
And after that, you guys presumably make your way over to the space station to try to find this. Did Antonakis actually share the text message that was given, or?
Oh no, it's like he shares it like at the end of the meal, saying, "Well, I'm going to the Express to meet with Darwin. If you want to come with, or don't, I can't stop you."
Fascinating. Entity Vernon shall accompany.
No, sort of.
I mean,
Nothing else.
why not? As Silly just yawns.
Did you like actually yawn, or was that?
I forced myself to do that.
Oh, okay.
I forced myself to do that. I can yawn on command if I want to.
God damn it! Now I'm yawning.
Haha, I got you,
Yeah,
All
bitches.
right, guys, we gotta take an hour break. Everyone's got a nap.
Haha, I got you, bitches. I can yawn on command if I really
We'll
want
start
to.
again in the morning because the nap will just turn into actually sleeping.
Yeah, Scylla needs to get piggybacked to take a little nap real quick.
Feel tired, a little AP.
A little EP, little sleepy baby.
Nah, I can't really fall back asleep once I'm up. I just feel tired. I'll wake up eventually. Maybe.
All right, so yeah, you
Maybe.
guys go over there, and you guys notice her pretty quickly. Kind of a generally different demeanor compared to everyone else. I can pull up the image now on the thing. Why does it always make the images way too massive? It's so annoying.
Yes.
That's it.
But like generally
Keep them coming.
kind of researcher what's it called? Like a researcher cloak, but with imagine sort of researcher but also like businesswoman kind of like merged into one.
So
And-
it's a pencil skirt and like a half lab coat.
Yeah. Also with like a turtleneck as well. It's kind of like semi-formal. And you pretty noticeably along like most of her clothing are what look to be like DNA symbols. Like like a
Ooh.
hairpin,
Mm.
specifically like the design on her on the laces on her shoes, stuff like that.
Girl's got an
Well,
aesthetic. I can get
One
that.
with the floating text near her ankles is not subject to change.
Shut up. Anyways, yeah, so when you guys see her, she is just kind of like quickly like writing down on a clipboard that she just has on her.
She got that shit on her though.
So true. She does not notice each of you walking up to her. She's very engrossed in what she's doing.
Hey, Thanatos, you go. You and Antonagus go up because you're the one who actually like this is for you.
On it.
Would've-
Hey, lady.
Jesus Christ.
As Antox kind of walks over saying, quickly signing, I apologize for him. I am Antonakis. Don't
Right.
apologize for art.
I am Steve.
I am Steve.
Yeah.
Chicken joker.
And Steve.
Anyways, that's enough. That's enough. I'm not doing the whole thing.
Guys, you gotta make sure to keep that in the video. You can't cut that.
I unfortunately can't. I'm not gonna find this again. Anyways, so yeah. Thanatos and sort of Antinakis makes their presence known as this Miss Darwin fellow, I guess is the word to use. Kind of just puts away her clipboard and I guess stiffly turns over to you is a good word to use. She just kind of like wibbles almost in like a
Yeah.
very like kind of just like one smooth motion almost. Anyways, I need to take a little sippy first.
Little sippy.
This guy.
Little baby man. Little
Look.
baby.
Hey, baby boy, Steve.
I'd say when she takes notice of you, she just kind of like silently takes a little bow and is very quickly says, "Greetings. It is wonderful to meet you. I assume you are Antonakis."
Yes, correct. That's us. I'm Thanatos. He's Antonakis. Wonderful to meet you.
It is wonderful to meet you as well as also the 3 other members behind you.
Yeah, I don't know why they
That's
stayed
all.
behind. Instead, it was like our problem. I mean, we have turbo aids, but like, I guess it's not like a express wide problem. I don't know.
Cancer would have been a better substitute.
Interruption.
I
Possible explosion of adventure is indeed a express-wide issue.
disagree, Uranus. Turbo
It's
aids is more
all-
turbo aids is more reasonable as I got fucked in the ass by life.
Cancer fucks your brain. I think that's my-
yeah. Anyways,
Cancer fucks your brain, AIDS fucks your butt.
Cancer fucks you all over, which they touch to metastasize.
Guys,
Oh my god.
please,
Good to keep this all in, Ryan.
please.
Jesus Christ.
everything,
Already 30 seconds
Anyways.
in.
everything
bel-
is canon.
I believe Madam Murda.
Murda.
Madam,
Murtis.
I'm sorry.
Madam
I was
Murtis.
I was mixing up Minerva and Herda. My brain, the amount of reprogramming my brain needs to do for the names. Anyways, I believe Madam Minerva stated that your problem is
I guess, yeah. Antonakis
what is the
actual
word again? My
Memoria.
Memoria.
disfiguration?
Yes, Memoria disfiguration. Something along the lines of you going far away from where your Memoria originated, so therefore your body is starting to deteriorate. Am I
That's-
correct on that?
That is about what she said. Yes,
Did I?
that is
I-
Antonakis signing.
I need to change the music. I forgot.
Yeah, Antonakis. Whenever I speak like in like kind of like metered fashion, it's Antonakis signing. Whenever I speak in the loud, annoying voice, it's Santos.
Yeah, I assumed as much. There we go. I can actually change the music because I meant to. There we go. To be frank, that's not a very easy fix, but I believe I can solve that quite easily. I believe I remember Madame Minerva stating that she got a shipment of Memoria recently. And
I'd
I
imagine.
believe she also stated that is where you came from.
Most likely, yes. I unfortunately did not read the shipping container before I got here. I was a bit busy being surprised of where I was. My previous home was Amphorius.
Amphorius. Not a location I am familiar with.
You're all useless. Shut up. Shut up. And as Antox whacks his spear up at the bell.
Alright. Madam Minerva's original theory that your problem may have originated from the fact due to how Memoria is stored. Memoria is stored by creating almost a magnet in the container to keep the Memoria in. So she theorized that the magnets inside the containers were what sapped most of your Memoria away. But I believe it was actually the inverse. It is quite possible that the Memoria in the containers were actually lending their Memoria to you. So you got very lucky in the fact that you were able to survive the journey for that. Memoria doesn't stay still very long.
Indeed. At least so I have heard.
Thus, I believe I can create some sort of supplements, if you will, to keep you along for longer than the patchwork job she did.
I see. What would that involve for us? Is there a cost?
Well, I assume Minerva stated that I have some help that I could be assisted with. That will be your price.
Alright, sounds good to me.
Are the rest of the people staying back, like, still? Are they still just kind of, like, stepped back?
Yeah. So
I just
I,
kind of
Okay.
step back.
I believe this information pertains to the rest of your group, so if they could step forward, that would be greatly appreciated.
Hey, losers, get up
Alright.
here.
All right,
oh,
let's get up.
there, yep,
Just
we'll go
walk
forward.
over.
Anything from Vernon?
Yeah.
Any,
Yeah, totally.
is he
Yep,
just gonna walk
fine.
up? Okay, I thought he would maybe have, like, some, like, witty remark to do in response. No, he's just gonna walk up.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
God, right. I'm not always full of wit and crime.
I mean,
No,
hey, I
Whimsy.
don't know. That's what I've noticed so far in all of the
that's impossible. That's
interactions.
impossible.
Some time ago, on the last visit I did to this space station, let's just say I let something sit to ferment for a while. I believe it's about time to look at the results of the experimentation.
Is this also a product of Memoria?
No. Unfortunately, it is quite unrelated to your problem. This is just a random experiment, if you will, that I did.
Are we allowed to know any details?
For now, it may be just. What's it called? For now, it may be best to learn on the job, if you were. But I will help you as you go. She then hands over, like, a walkie talkie, flashes a similar walkie talkie. If
All right.
you have any questions on your journey through, I will gladly answer any questions you may have.
Antonakis hands the walkie-talkie off to Ornos, saying, I cannot talk. You can.
Understood. I'll talk. Ooh.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I will say though
So-
that it has limited batteries, so please use it with refrain. As such, if you have any questions, I may indulge you for just a few moments. I do have to take some time to get your supplements ready, Antonakis.
Take your time. You have a year before they are truly needed, supposedly. Don't take your time. Jesus Christ, what are you doing? And it's like, Antox uses both hands, like, close the glass to shut him up.
It's like, don't take your fucking time. What the hell do you mean?
Yeah.
So, well, what do we do now? We just kind of.
If you follow me, I will take you to where you need to go. He
Oh,
then
okay.
starts walking off,
Holy shit,
signaling
let's
for you
go.
all to follow.
Let's go.
Affirmative.
You guys walk quite a whiles through the space station. As you guys go, you guys notice a significant drop in staff until eventually you guys should just like what looks to be a what's it called? An almost just like abandoned section with an
Mhm.
elevator going down into the space station. If you all make it through this way, you will go to a place called the Seclusion Zone. For many reasons, this location has been shut down. As
Okay.
such, that is why I took too many experiments down there.
Makes sense.
I don't want to know. I'm good.
Inquiry.
Yeah,
For what purpose was the seclusion zone secluded?
Budget cuts, a lot of experiments gone wrong, you know the such.
Inquiry.
I
Will
don't-
there be possibility of danger due to failed experiments?
She just kind of takes a moment to think for a while and doesn't say anything.
Oh, okay, that's great. Thanks.
Silence
Alright.
taken as affirmative.
folks, I don't mean to alarm us. I think we're gonna have to fight some. I'd love to know what we're fighting, but apparently we're not allowed to know, Miss Darwin. So you just go ahead and get back to your finches, all right? Am I allowed to make
What?
that joke? I don't know. I'm gonna
I'm
make that joke.
very glad you made that joke. Thank you for picking up on the name.
Yes,
Oh, it's not
I
that hard
have
to pick
read
up on.
a singular biology book in my
What is a
lifetime.
Darwin?
Half dog.
Mhm.
What?
I
Okay.
didn't know if I was allowed to make that joke, but I'm going to make it.
That joke is completely warranted. There is a
Awesome.
reason why I gave her last name Darwin. And also her first name, which I have not disclosed yet.
Charles?
Darwin.
Not Charles.
Charlotte. Which is annoying. More annoying to me because I'm like, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
Yeah, it's Charlotte Darwin. Full name.
Full
How
government
could this
name.
happen to
You would
me?
never believe why I named her that way.
Guys, it's like my name. You get it?
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
it's like of Charles, but
Guys,
woman.
it's like the battle pass, guys.
You're right,
It's
that
looking
does
like
look
the
like the
battle
battle pass.
pass.
That's what I'm saying.
Alright. So yeah, Miss Darwin says her goodbyes, starts tip-tapping away with her loud heels,
Mm-hmm.
leaving you guys alone for a bit. Or you go down the elevator. If there is anything you wish to talk amongst yourselves before going deeper in.
Well, guys,
Hello,
what are we
Blizzard.
thinking? Titankin? No?
I
What?
don't know what you're talking about.
Alright. No Sporos.
Agreement.
Titankin or
What
Sporos?
is Titankin?
Oh, just a type of creature. Made by the Black Tide. Does not seem native.
Is that like the Antimatter Legion?
Kinda. I think.
Well then.
I could honestly not tell you.
Well then. I guess we just go down. Of course I
That
gotta
is the
deal with
direction we have to
fucking
go.
experiments. Of course I gotta deal with the fucking experiments. I just got here. What the hell?
I mean,
That is what I'm
I
saying.
could do this alone. We could do this
No,
alone.
shut the fuck
Okay.
up.
Agreement. The group
I'm not
eventually-
complaining. That doesn't mean I'm
An
not gonna
option.
help.
I agree with. What are you?
Thanatos.
No, not
Val.
you. The-
Scylla.
What are you?
Video?
Hard dragon. Let's go with that.
Dragon?
dragon.
Okay.
At least that's what I know. That's what I know.
I know, that's what I know.
That is what I know.
That's
I know
what
what I know.
What really said maybe.
It's quite possible. Well, it's possible.
Quite topical.
Well, I mean, added characters, since you guys don't know, since everybody else wouldn't know that. Scylla is a foster child. She orphan. Scylla does not know like actual parents.
Okay.
Yippee!
What?
Oh, that's horrible. Why would you yippee to that?
I love making tragic backstories for characters.
But yes, let's continue. But yeah, dragon. Let's go with that.
Okay.
Wonderful. So yeah,
Let's-
after
Like pollen.
the
my bad.
Like,
so yeah, I'd say some of this conversation happens on the way down as well. As you guys
Oh,
go
look what we're
down
hearing.
into the seclusion zone. Oh.
into the depths.
A lot of pressure right
So yeah, you guys go down this pretty long elevator ride. I'd say there's like, I don't know, some very happy, chipper, what's it called? Elevator music playing as you go down. I won't
Man,
be playing that, but just know it's there.
Man, this really does not fit the mood of what we're going into.
Well, from what the lady said, apparently before it was a breeding ground for whatever the fuck she makes. Look, biologist doesn't sound good. Biologist doesn't sound good. I mean, we're not a bio, but y'all are, and that kind of sucks.
I can blow up.
Us too. Just give us a year. This isn't the contract. What are we doing?
I can't relate to this. I can't.
Blows up Ornos with mind.
My space station.
that's so true. All right, cool.
This is taking a while. This elevator ride is going forever.
How
man.
deep is this?
Apologies,
big-
sorry.
How big is this damn place? Like this feels like about the ride the fucking Ride to the Heroes math, and that shit's already like 5 years.
What are you talking about?
You keep saying references I don't understand. I want to know.
Sorry. Those aren't for you.
I hope so.
Damn.
Dumb.
I would say bro's dead, but he's kind of is already dying. Whoops.
From another form of space cancer.
Yup. We have space cancer and then Memoria cancer.
Yeah.
Pick your poison.
And we also have
Oh,
planet
suck.
cancer when he dies.
True. So yeah, this relatively long elevator ride eventually stops, as you know all elevators are meant to do. And you guys go into this very large and open, what looks to be a lobby area, kind of similar to the one you guys were taken to meet like stela,
Mhm.
but it's very obviously empty and very, very dark. There is very few lights lighting this place up. You assume there's some sort of like backup generator or something running down here. And the
Can't
song,
see shit.
the song ended
Hey,
because
hey Thanatos, can you light up? Do you light up?
I can try. I mean, could I use Dantos to light source shrine? Am I allowed?
I don't know how.
I mean, when he rings, in theory, he makes like spectral essence or something of the like.
Well, I'd say
I
it's
don't.
like it's not like super duper dark. It's kind of like dim, almost. Like you can see,
Okay.
but there's like
Actually, yeah,
It's-
no, I got a better point. I've thought of it already. Hey, why are you asking me? Ask like the robot.
true.
I don't know. You're the floating bell.
I'm
How much
magical,
Glow
not
sensors.
not
Activating
utility.
glow light sensors.
God damn it!
And,
All right,
Manny does not light up.
In fact, he
Ah.
turns off his lights.
Oh no, you can still see the small glowing light of his speech button.
all right.
But that's
Push me and I talk.
All right, I got a cool solution. Thanatos, do the thing. And he basically tears off Biv's toga and like near the legs, and your element is fire, right? So
Yes.
kind of wraps the cloth around his spear and holds it out to you, kind of signaling to light it.
Okay, this works. I go and I light it
Yeah.
on fire.
There you go. Light problem solved, folks. Yeah, Thanatos signs thank you, and then we move on.
We do.
Cool. But yeah, you guys make it through this one could say secluded zone.
They're funny.
The only thing you kind of see around is like, for some reason, the occasional like Minerva bot. For some reason, you're not sure why they're down here, but
Do any of them respond, or is it all the answering machine?
it's all just answering machine.
Is there any way to send a message through?
Nope.
Oh, this ain't
God.
creepy
They
as
all
fuck.
What's the
seem
point of
very
an answering machine?
obviously in like standby mode or the
Well,
sort.
this ain't creepy as
It's-
shit.
This lady sucks. What do you mean she lets her like creepy biologist friend use her basement and then just leaves a bunch of fucking bots in here once she abandons it? What's the point?
Completely unsupervised.
I agree. Manny was somehow farther away.
Uh huh.
I
Oh
guess.
yeah, Paul. Why? No wait. Yeah. Why were you further from your mic?
Wait, what?
You were suddenly like down the hall.
Dude, I did not move. I am exactly the same distance from my desk.
No.
Looking at one of the answering machine bots.
This guy's at a payphone trying to call home.
All right.
With all of my change.
I want to get
ready.
off. I want to get off this ride.
As you guys go through this area, I would like you guys to roll initiative. Not initiative. Sorry, investigation. Apologies.
Already.
I
already
said that with
showing.
such confidence. I apologize. Investigation. In my
Wow,
head, it
that-
was investigation, but I spat out in initiative. For
I
some
wonder what's
reason.
happening later.
I think it's pretty
I'm-
obvious what's happening later.
I'm
Well.
going to use an inspiration point to give myself advantage.
You can do that.
I'm just gonna
Learn that
fucking
beforehand?
roll.
Is that how?
I got a 20.
Oh,
I got a
Fucking go.
I got 16.
I got a 13.
Guess it's
Kinda-
a good thing you used
we
that.
got a we got
Nathan-
Angelica with a dirty 20.
Nathan, I have no idea. I've never actually used inspiration.
Inspiration, you can basically after a roll state I want to use an inspiration, and
Yeah,
then you can
that's
roll
what
I
again
can
always do,
and
yeah.
take the
It's-
higher number.
Yeah, there's
think always do
very
that.
few advantage givers that make you do it before rolling, and most of them are bad.
Well, I did it anyway.
That sounds like a stupid system. Because why would I? I know
Eh.
that's not too bad, but like,
I mean, I'd
There's like
say
one or
that was worthwhile. You changed it from a 3 to a 12. I'd say
Yeah.
that's
this is
worthwhile.
just investigation, though, right? This isn't initiative.
It's investigation. I sincerely apologize about that. I 100% meant to say investigation first, but I said initiative. Anyways, yeah, I'd say all of you at least find something. Oranos and Scylla definitely find more important stuff, however. I don't know. I'd say Antonakis and Vernon, you just kind of find some like pocket change around.
Let's go, pennies!
I'd say like a nice
How-
1,000 credits.
Yeah,
For the both
that's
of
my
ya.
first 1,000 credits, gang.
Oh yeah,
I
you
believe
don't have this
1,000
currency.
is a good number.
I don't have any money either.
Congratulations, Entity Antonakis.
Thank you.
Need to actually check.
You've
character
taken your
sheets,
first steps
too.
into financial stability.
I'm
Would you like me to run financial stability subroutines and give advice?
How do you know
I
those?
think
can
I
do
think we're
that?
good. The last time we talked to we talked to someone who liked money, that story is left for like 2 years from now.
You can do that? I thought you were just a plant robot.
A remnant of old programming is a extensive financial aid and advice subroutine.
I mean, you want to know what? Yeah, fair. I can't even judge
Should I
that.
invest?
Alright, okay, yeah, but
Should
what,
I
what
invest
do we?
10,000 credits into Disney right now?
You should always invest for long-term gain.
So the
Should I buy
answer
gold?
with that question is no.
Should I buy gold?
Anyways,
Gold is
so
not a stable source of value.
so yeah, Antonakis and
Awesome.
Vernon find a nice 1,000 credits around. Oranos, you over there find will look to be some tattered research notes. Most of it is kind of just illegible, but some keywords you notice is stuff like bug, synthetic, things of the sort. Scylla, on
Okay,
the
this-
other hand, you find quite the find, if you were. It is a very large limb from some sort of insectoid creature, you can assume.
Oh, what? Oh, what the fuck? Hey, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna. This is not gonna. Fuck this shit.
Oh,
but
so
we're
it
gonna
is
do this shit.
Titankin.
I do
I
have to get
found
Same
this
size.
technically.
bug limb.
Yikes.
I don't. Do I want to touch it?
I mean, it's not a living anymore.
I
It's doomed.
guess.
Not a living.
Look, Uranus, I don't know what you want from me.
And you mispronounced my name as well.
That's the proper
Amazing.
pronunciation.
That's not how I say it.
That's really too bad. You're pronouncing your name wrong.
I would like to
Sure.
say for like a size scale, this is like probably about the size of your arm. Maybe a little smaller, but it's about the same size as your arm, this
Whose arm?
limb. I'd say like anyone, really.
Okay.
No,
I don't know, I guess
maybe not me. 'cause
for the
I'm
group,
small.
Antonakis would be a good comparison. It's about the size of his arm.
Okay.
Yeah, Toxicus puts his arm and goes, looks at it, shakes his head, and then signs not good.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Let me make a astute observation.
This appendage matches the size of 3 insects on file. All of
What do
them
you fucking
are
mean?
considered predators.
Paul just stating something out of nowhere and being actually just right is wild to me.
That's
I mean,
That's
he
how
did
many
come from a garden
types
planet.
there are, right? I'm not crazy.
Hmm?
No, I think you're actually right in game too. I think there's exactly 3 types of these bugs.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
It's the two and then the other one, right?
Yeah.
I'm not crazy.
There's 3.
The
You fucking
two and then the
download
other
this
one.
shit.
There's 3
That's
of this
hilarious.
size.
That's
Actually,
hilarious. That
canon.
was a complete guess.
Yeah, you should give Paul that information. Like you should tell him what those bugs are.
Nah, give him his
They-
inspiration
yeah.
back. Give him his inspiration back. He deserves that
You
shit.
know what? Yeah, I'd say that's definitely inspiration worthy from that.
He deserves that shit.
Let's go.
So yeah, I'd
That
say
was so good.
from seeing this, you kind of like remember from your I'd assume you kind of went through like a data search on the spaceship when traveling. Yes.
That is all I did while I was traveling, and listen to well noises.
One of the things that stand out to you right now is when you went searching through a faction which is called the Swarm. It is a faction in which that it's basically just a faction consistent of very, very large, oversized bugs, with their whole prerogative being following the propagation.
Propagation.
Yeah.
You should mention about the nature of the propagation, Ryan, because it is important to the lore.
The nature of the propagation is to simply reproduce, reproduce, reproduce. Every single second you can, it's gonna do it. These
Yeah.
bugs were horrible for the world because they basically imagine
So it's like
sort of
locusts.
like a nation where during a war they won the war simply because they threw millions and millions of bodies at it with no stop. That's the
I don't
Swarm.
have to imagine that.
Super Russia.
Yes.
Like that's basically what the propagation is. They
yeah.
just create so many of their own kind that it was nigh impossible to actually wipe them off. And because of that, so many planets were lost to these bugs cuz like imagine the Terminids from Helldivers 2 or Helldivers even. Basically the Terminids. That's what they are.
Imagine them as well from Warhammer. It's the same shit, different pants.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tyranids from Warhammer.
Yeah.
The Flood from Halo.
They're incredibly large bugs which
The
tear
Flood
apart
is
entire
entirely
systems
different.
to
Yeah.
to
Okay.
feed their own.
Okay,
Or
fine.
is this shit
Dessert.
like the
Ryan, you-
Crimson from Terraria?
Yeah, Ryan, you also did not mention the propagation was defeated and absorbed by Jipe, or was it the Harmony or was it the London?
Yeah, one of the biggest events that you remember from it as well is I'd say like 100 or so years ago, in a large fight between eons because like I'd say one of the biggest ones is the Hunt. One of the bigger
Right.
names is what's it called? What is the Hunt eon?
Lan.
Lan. The oh my god. Lan, the Eon of the Hunt, was a very big name in causing the killing of the Eon of Propagation, Taziranth.
That's a Roth.
Something like that. And in that, something very notable that happened is it was assimilated by the Aeon of Nihility, IX. After that, it has basically been seen nowhere. Presumed dead, though. After that, the swarm has significantly diminished in numbers. There's some just kind of like here or there, but they've become more or less part of the general ecosystem of the cosmos.
It's more of a nuisance than it is a danger.
They're more just like oversized bugs instead of like a genuine threat to be considered.
This is one to put less than.
Something that is very notable about them is you don't find them in your house, like here. Like this is not normal in the slightest.
God damn it! So she was doing. Oh, motherfucker! She said experiments.
Did you share all this information?
Oh yes. I read it
Ah,
out
so
like basically
experience.
straight off a Wikipedia page. It takes 5 minutes.
She's experimenting with
that's-
with the fucking bugs.
That's a
Great.
bio. That sucks.
Maybe.
Great, and now it's our problem because we fought the fucking destruction thing. I don't fucking know
yeah.
anymore.
Didn't she say it was fermenting down here?
Oh fuck my life.
And if the Wikipedia article is correct, uh, yeah, I think we
How
can.
long has this been down here?
Hey, how about we just set
Yeah,
this shit on
yeah.
fire?
Actually, please, radio
I
that
can-
to Darwin, please.
Yeah, you use the
You're
radio
going
real
to
quick.
be asking in the radio to Miss Darwin how long ago she started the experiment.
Or how long it's been fermenting?
Oh, okay. From if my memory serves, I believe last I was there was 5 years ago.
Ah, shit.
Shit.
Is there a problem?
Bug
Found a bug
problem.
arm.
Fascinating. That could not have happened, but I
What the
suppose
fuck
stay
you
on
mean
your guard.
fast? You wanna know what? I'm not even gonna continue. We're gonna lose battery on this fucking thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I'ma
Cut the damn
continue.
feed.
Yeah. Look at it.
God
All right.
fucking yeah. God damn it.
So-
That shouldn't have happened my ass. You
As-
motherfucker.
All right. As long, how do these things get made? They have like a brood mother. Do we know?
Read off
I
that
don't-
information.
For the most part, they kind of just reproduce. Like, how do
Asexually,
I?
like this,
Like certain
like
lizards.
cells, like cells.
There's sort of like, it's
Mitosis.
it's sort of like bees, where there's a very clear difference between the male and female. Some of them are able to reproduce, some of them are not.
So there is a
Okay.
brood mother.
The queen.
Shit. All right.
Well,
Cole,
Probably
do
the
you
largest.
think she made a brood mother? Think that's what she did?
Yeah.
I don't know if
I
she
think
made it, but
if
she said
that
it wasn't
was the
supposed to happen.
case, this station probably would have been overdone by now.
Then she said
Maybe.
this wasn't supposed to happen, so I don't think that it was meant to, but still. It's
So maybe
Well, let's
they
Oh,
made it,
shit.
but
be
not her.
careful. If we see anything of that size, we radio it in and see if we have anything else to deal with it.
If
I doubt it.
another using term of yours, had survived with the goal of propagation, this station would not still exist after such a time period.
All right, that is good. Yeah, we can't
You have a point.
be too screwed.
Yeah, you have a point because no elevator's gonna stop that.
Unless
Mm.
that's why Minerva's bots are down here to quell the propagation.
If she could
But-
tell us.
I don't want to use the radio again to ask that
I don't want to ask
question.
her. I won't. We, I don't want to deal with her.
This is vital information, but no.
This is mainly to conserve the battery on this thing because I don't know how much charge we have on it. She said there's limited battery,
That she did.
and I don't think we're gonna get a charge anytime soon.
Okay.
So it's up to you if you want to use the thing.
You know. Well, then, should we continue?
Yeah, let's just continue.
All right, cool. So yeah, you guys continue forward a lot more wary on your progress now that you are aware of big bugs. Bugs on
Big bug.
steroids, if you were. And I would like you guys to now make a perception check as you guys make it forward.
Let's fucking see.
Of course, you made me do this.
Look, I'm sorry. I
got an
apologize
18.
about your -1.
I have proficiency.
Oh, you picked proficiency. Okay, so you have
Yeah,
like
so-
a plus
What are we
one.
rolling initiative?
No,
Perception. It is perception.
I got a 13.
What is perception but a precursor to initiative?
Oh my God, Paul. Ooh.
17.
Okay.
Yeah, not a
18.
good roll.
20, what the hell?
That's another dirty 20.
What the hell is this? I'm gonna be fucked up during the during battle, I know it.
Okay, Paul.
I'll be
Also,
fucked.
like, in character reason, I would like you to roll again. I should have made you roll with advantage with this.
Me?
Low light sensors. I'm a fucking robot, baby.
It's Paul. There we
Oh,
go.
okay.
25.
Oh shit! God damn.
So yeah, I'd say as you guys are walking through, Vernon over there, I feel would be kind of like searching through database a little more, and
He definitely has infrared.
one of the
I don't
more
know if bugs show up in
notable
infrared, but he
things that
does.
shows up in the database is the sounds that each of the bugs from the swarm make. And as you're doing that, you very noticeably hear something along those lines, not from the recordings up ahead.
Entity Manny does not. The Manny unit robot does not come with infrared sensors. However, my audio sensors are detecting threats ahead.
Oh,
Oh, well,
Alright.
thank you.
Bug
Gotta
hunting?
deal with this shit.
Anybody?
I'm gonna light these bitches on fire.
What is it? Antonakis kind of slowly unwraps his spear and signs out sorry as he's like putting it out, getting ready to basically use the spear.
Wonderful. Now I would like each of you to roll for stealth.
Can we get a plus because we put out the light?
Sure, get like a +3.
30 to 1. No, 19. I
Okay.
have something like that.
Is that a +3 to stealth?
+3.
Oh yeah, that's a total
Oh.
of +2.
Oh wait, with +3, so
Haha, that one.
Ah,
20.
Oh, I got a
Uh,
Chad.
So it doesn't matter then, huh?
I would have had that. Damn.
okay, so what were the numbers again for everyone?
22.
Okay, so you got a 22, a 21. Paul, you got a 10?
I got a 10.
I got it. Yeah.
That's with a +3.
That is with a +3.
Oh my lord, what is your dexterity -1?
Yes.
That makes enough sense. Okay. But yeah, I'd say what happens is each of you make it forward, and eventually you do make contact with a solitary bug in the way. Unfortunately, Antonakis over there, in the dark, accidentally trips on one of the divots on the floor. Vernon, you do not have enough time to skedaddle out of the way, out of sight, but Scylla and Ornos over there, you do. You guys both kind of like go to the sides behind like boxes, out of the way. So you two are still hidden from this bug.
But first, Antonakis enters the room and fucking dies.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
first room he walks into, he dies.
Actually, I said a year. Apologies, I meant a day.
Today.
A
Not
gladiator,
even a day,
a gladiator,
afternoon.
a Memoria, a masked fool, a robot, and a fucking Stellaron walk into a bar. The Memoria dies.
And then the Stellaron blows up the bar.
All right. So yeah, I'd say for now, the bug kind of stays alert to Antonakis and Vernon right now. It is very much a like a T-Rex moment where you don't move.
Yeah.
It'll go at any like sign of aggression. So, what would I guess yeah, I can ask. Or no, Scylla, what would you two like to do in this moment as you two are currently hidden away from this bug?
I'm currently trying to assess whether or not I can kill this thing without alerting anything else.
I will make sure nothing else finds us. Maybe. I don't know.
I'm trying to assess if I can kill this thing fast enough before it alerts anything.
Is he gonna do like the Helldiver's bug
Guys,
thing? It yells into the air, it breathes, and suddenly we have 500 bug holes from behind us.
Yeah,
Actually,
suddenly a bunch of bugs burst from the
I hate to
floor.
do this, gang. I uh, is Verna and us allowed a action as well to like do something?
I'm going to say Vernon can, Antonakis, you are currently like
Prone.
Prone.
prone on the floor.
Can Thanatos have an action?
What would Thanatos like to do then?
I'm sorry, dudes. As Thanatos just like looks down, I'm doing this because of the nat one as well. Just kind of looks down at the on the floor Antonakis, goes, "Ah, for fuck's sake, what's the point of stuff? Oh, you bug bastards, come find us!" And he rings his bell loudly.
What a bitch.
Okay.
They're bringing them towards him.
All right.
Scylla and Orna should still be.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
won't
no.
immediately
This
No,
is
we're-
entirely for Antonakis to deal with alone.
That won't.
Although,
No, yeah, we're
for
chill.
Vernon and Manny, sad to say, they're caught in this.
Yep, we're right in the thick of it.
So
Everybody
okay.
knows.
Do
I
it.
like to think Scylla's just like couldn't even think to try and attack it before this happens, and is like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I apologize out of character. This is entirely a nat one. Thanatos is already a dick. I am amplifying.
No,
it
this
for
is
the moment.
Yeah.
no, this is entirely in character. This is entirely in
Yeah,
character.
I was also thinking that one scene from Sinners. If anyone's seen that movie,
I have not.
you all suck. Go watch the movie. It's so good.
I've heard terrific things about it.
Okay,
I say
yeah.
do suck.
Thank you, Wako, one.
I also suck.
Do I still have a chance?
Yeah, I'd say how
Do I
this.
still have a chance to cast Partners in Crime?
Yeah, I'd say how this plays out is like the bug starts to like rush forward towards Thanatos, and like a freeze frame happens as like Ornos and Scylla kind of try to decide on what to do in this split-second moment.
Okay, I guess Partners in Crime.
I'm
so
getting
that
my
he has
ass
to-
ditched, and it is actually quite deserved.
All right.
I cast Partners in Crime so that he has a bit more to. Shit, there we go. Oh my god.
But
Alright.
this
What
is
would
one-
what would Ornos
Lord.
like to do?
It's just the bug currently. Are there any other bugs?
It is currently just one bug.
Okay.
Currently, that is.
I will state, because of Paul getting like
Hello.
a 25 on his perception, I'm sure he would have shared this with the class. There are no bugs nearby aside from this current one.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just sneak attack it.
You know,
Fellow
I'm actually,
adventurers, this is the lone target.
I'm actually trolling.
There's actually nothing else here besides this bug. The other one
I
is
like
just a
to-
copy.
No, this
No,
is
he
this
was
is the
doing it-
this is the experiment. What is it? Darwin is actually going to kill us for doing this.
I cast it because the fact of, hey, yo, friend getting attacked right now while I'm behind a box.
I will take this hit, Ryan, for this in character moment. Go ahead.
Charles still has something he can do here. He still has a free action.
I do. I'm just gonna attack it, man. Not from the shadows.
All right. I would like you to roll advantage because you are
Amazing.
sneaking up on
Hey.
it, especially with
that was
Thanatos
an 8.
taking a bunch of.
That is a dirty 20.
That
An
definitely
8.
100% hits.
Amazing.
Yeah. Also, Ryan, I'm pretty sure we stated
Yeah.
what Thanatos has basically no AC and 1 HP. He's just a 1 HP meat shield.
Yeah.
Is there any other buffs?
You have the +4 to
Right.
your damage.
Yeah, it's just the damage buff.
16 damage. 16 damage.
All right.
Then your shield, right? If you're doing that.
Yes. My shield.
I-
25 inch-
I'm gonna say this strike kills it. You like kind of probably lodge it in like the middle section, get it where a bunch of like the organs are.
Mhm. You
Kinda
lost
just
a lot of internal
Really
damage.
just skewer this thing with your
Mhm.
weapon.
Yeah, clean cut through it with a scythe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh shit! Yeah, that works. Yeah, awesome.
I will say it also is like it barely doesn't hit Antonakis. It is like a hair away from him. This
Holy
bug was
shit.
really close to getting him.
Oh shit! Yeah, you got him. Good job. Thank you.
Mind if I couldn't?
Okay. You all the coolness you just gained, you just lost like all of it.
-2, -2.
I just walk over. You okay?
I'm alright. You're asking him. Tony slowly gets up and signs. I'm alright.
Well, that's good. Okay, so gotta deal with this. Okay, that was just. Oh no, I think my shit's lagging.
Nope.
You know,
Uh-huh.
Okay, there we go. I think I'm good. But okay, so that's what we got to deal with. And
Huh.
think.
Not bad. I mean, I assume their problem is in their number, not in their individual.
Yeah,
Excitement.
individual, not
Confirmation
that.
of first meeting with Swarm entity.
I will say, as you guys kind of like look at this thing, something very noticeable is that it looked like pretty weak. Seemed like it was getting pretty close to starving.
Starving.
So there's no food down here for it to eat, so they're all gonna. Okay.
so
So then we're now with the food, motherfucker. Okay, this is our life now. Gotta
So
do
they're
it.
all desperate to eat. Interesting.
then we're
Should we inform Darwin of this
will be
discovery,
fine.
or should we wait till later?
It'll be fine. I think we should only talk to her again if we have something of like an actual dilemma. I if her experiment was to make a broodmother, in theory she has a million of these little bastards moving around already. The actual
Yeah.
problem is the broodmother.
Yeah. Let's just continue as
hmm
quietly as we can, I guess.
Yes.
I apologize for my outburst.
It was a pretty good distraction. So
Oh, great! I don't apologize then. Fuck you guys.
okay, I'm gonna hit the bell.
Oh my god.
It's like God, mother.
I'm not rolling for it. I'm just doing max damage. You can't stop
Oh no!
I mean, if you want to.
No.
Thanatos fucking dies.
I mean, the whole gimmick is he has 1 HP and I summon him back with skill point.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could keep
It's
going.
Yeah,
till
like,
we open
we're,
it.
we're trying to balance it properly, so he basically takes a hit for me as well, which will make me a bit more survivable.
Yeah.
I believe
No,
that's what we
that
decide
makes
on, Ryan,
sense.
unless...
Yeah, I think it would be fair if it's like a reaction you can have him take.
Yeah,
a hit.
I have to use my reaction, because then unless I've tunnel fighted, I can't op attack afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And I also, as we said, Thanatos does not track stacks when he isn't alive, so
Mhm.
Yep.
I think it's pretty balanced.
Basically, when he gets hit like a single time, you kind of lose all of your stacks.
If I get hit a single time, pretty much, 'cause I'm thinking you don't have to target him specifically, you just target me. And
Well,
then
yeah, it would
takes
be basically like if you're fine with not getting a bunch of damage, you would basically use a reaction, have him take the hit instead.
Yes.
Basically, like a nice damage negation.
Yeah.
Yeah, good damage negation that kind of cuts you off from a lot of DPS for a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it cuts off the whole party too. Because a big reason why we killed the what's the destruction beast? Whatever the name is.
The
Antimatter beast.
I have what is it called again?
I
The big
forget the
guy.
name.
The
that we
Doomsday
fought.
Beast. The Doomsday Beast.
The Doomsday beast so fast was because pretty much one turn of fighting, and then Thanatos would clean up whatever third you guys were attacking.
Yeah,
That's the
So
plan.
useful. So good.
that's the point. That's the point.
This is what I took my fucking 4 con for.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, fair.
Let's see.
So
Can I
shall
still
we
distribute the temp HP, or will it be gone anyway by the time we get to the next area?
I'd say I'd say it dissipates.
Okay.
So I guess we continue. And my
So
Yeah.
yeah, after that, all of you kind of, clean up, perhaps brush off the bug juices
Bug
that got spilled everywhere from that swift
God,
strike,
disgusting.
Juicy.
and you guys continue trudging along.
Yeesh.
Luckily for you guys, for the next while, no bugs have been found yet again. However, at the end of this scheduled walk here, you guys see what looks to be like a large center area almost. You guys kind of get on the outer wall of it with a window to look into it.
Mm.
And in the middle of this large area is what looks to be a massive, deep blue cocoon.
No.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
living encyclopedia. Would that match with a brood mother?
Hey God, do it.
I would like you to roll history.
Yeah, you can't just give us
Fair
all the
enough.
history for a random guess. I understand.
Yeah.
Like 30 minutes ago.
This is gonna be a did he actually get info on how much info did
Nat
he
20.
get? Not oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Bro read the whole Wikipedia from top to bottom.
This guy read the sources too. Mm.
My
Bro
Real
fucking made it his special interest.
autism.
So,
boys.
yeah, you very quickly actually find the data on this. It's you're like, "Oh, yeah, of course. This right here." And the page that it was from a creature. Let me see, where is the full name?
Of steel.
From a creature known as the Star Crusher Swarm King, Skara Kabaz, which was very well known as an emanator of propagation.
Yeah.
This seems to be a sort of cocoon state that it is currently in.
Also for pronunciation,
Pete, hello,
Scar
hello.
Ryan.
Yeah, Skara Kabaz.
Would this be a broodmother entity? A reproducer?
Very much so. The,
Indeed, entity Antinakis and or Thanatos. Uh, This this creature would be considered a broodmother, as you've been using the term.
Shit.
It
We
is a
should radio.
named entity.
Yeah, we
It is
should.
a named entity of going by, and I'll list off the name.
Storm King.
It is
Star
classified as a extreme danger to civilized life.
All right.
Okay, yeah, no phone or
Set her up on that.
radio or
Yeah, radio her. Let her know we found the cocoon. What do we do with it?
I'll do exactly that.
okay, cool. Give me just a moment. I am
hello.
pulling up a photo
Hello.
of the bug.
Hello.
Yeah, give me a second. So yeah, in the database, you kind of see this very large, I guess cerulean would be a good color to use. A cerulean bug, very very large. Yeah, that's about it. I can't describe this thing. Bosses are so hyper detailed in this game. It's nuts.
yeah. I don't know how you would describe. I don't know how you would
I'd
go
count
about
as
describing
a
that.
large cerulean scarab beetle with
Yeah.
multiple carapaces.
Yeah,
Neat.
but yeah, you have this
Terrifying.
image of a very very large bug.
Yeah. Could you give us a size comparison also? Because I don't think the image does it justice.
Um, jeez. How do I compare this? Think of
Oh, that is a thing. Does it
um
fly?
That's
as far as your database is aware of, yes, it is capable of flight. All of the bugs of the propagation are capable of flight. They are all flighted bugs.
Fucking gnarly.
I think
You
a
know, these things
good
they suck dick in the game.
I think a good size comparison is it's larger than an elephant.
Oh, fuck that.
Hmm.
It is
Yeah,
Imagine
I-
like
larger than an elephant.
you know like the bug that you just saw where it's basically a bug on steroids. What if the steroids took steroids and then the bug took those steroids?
Okay, but is it like house sized? Is it
Bigger than an elephant.
like how many elephants?
I'd say like maybe like
Like,
four. Four,
That's
three,
pretty
four.
big. That's pretty big, guys.
If we're using a house comparison, it's like a when you look up like stereotypical home, that's like the size of it. This thing is like huge.
Of a wood chuck, good chuck wood, wood.
so we radio in
Yes.
Darwin and inform her
Yeah.
of her finding.
Anything said in specific, or is it just kind of like, hey, we found the bug?
We
Yeah.
found a
Yeah,
fucking
the act
problem.
by the name. Hopefully, the Star Crusher Swarm King, Scarp of Kabaz.
Ah, fascinating that you know the name of it. I assume it was that robot friend of yours that.
He has a, yeah, he has a incredible. No, I'm not able to speak here. Never mind. I didn't say anything.
Yeah, it's
I'm
actually
not allowed to
Ornos
speak.
that says this.
Yes,
Says
he has an
something here.
incredible knowledge on these bugs for some reason.
Well, yeah, you can please me a little bit more.
I mean, okay.
Well,
But anyways, I believe what's it called? How should I phrase this? If I am correct, it would look to be very active right now. Am I correct? You will like
Yes.
look over to it and you do notice it is pulsing quite often.
yes, indeed, very active.
Popping.
Yes.
This may seem counterintuitive to all, but I would like you all to go up to it and, well, how do I phrase this? Kill it. Admittedly,
Okay,
it
good.
is.
I thought you were gonna.
Kill it, you
Who-
crazy fucking lady.
It is admittedly too much of a liability to keep down here.
Of course, it's the
That's-
fucking liability. It's not the fire.
Yes, I was betting you do that anyway.
Awesome.
I would also like to assure you all that although it was originally an emanator of the propagation, this is simply a synthetic version of it, so it is not of the equal strength of the original. And
Why
I
was
believe
it even made?
and I believe as well it is scheduled once in combat it would be scheduled to I'd say disintegrate in a minute? I'd say a minute is a good guess. So if you are not able to take care of it with your own weapons, then simply waiting out the storm could also be a good strategy.
Understood.
Okay, so we engage it in battle and then do our best for a
Kind
minute.
of line now. We'll talk to you later once we finish this serve.
Survive for a minute.
And yeah, I think that's off for me. Yeah. Now I'll relay this to the rest of the party if they didn't hear it.
All right. Does anyone have a magical trick to let us survive a minute without doing anything extraneous?
If you guys get far enough away, I blow up. I think that works.
That would not work.
Theranos. The acceptable distance for away from your explosion would be off of this station. This is unacceptable.
It was a suggestion.
God forbid a silly guy be a little silly.
I mean, thanks for the suggestion, but as Vernon said, I think we'd all die.
I
So
would.
you're-
Did you say you wouldn't?
I said I would.
Indeed, Entity Aranos, you would definitely die.
Yes, and so would the rest of us.
All right. In any case, I mean, seems clear cut. Kill the bug, or wait the bug out. Doesn't really matter, right?
Hmm. Yeah, we just need to engage in combat with it. So that's what we need to
Yeah,
do.
we just need to engage in combat and either evade for a minute or battle and survive for a minute.
Which we can do.
It's up to you guys, honestly. I would say I
What
don't care,
defines
but I won't
engage in
stop.
combat with it? Do we just have to hit it once and then we can run away?
This is a good question.
I do actually agree with this line of questioning, Ryan. How much combat is combat?
Are you
Well,
going to be
that-
asking the woman for this info?
The woman? No.
We might as well, because like the next communication we're gonna have with her is in person after we kill the bug and walk out of here.
Yeah.
So
I'll
like,
ask her this exactly as I awarded it.
So you're going to be asking what does engage in combat mean exactly?
Yes.
Yeah, does it mean
Okay.
we have to punch it once and then run, or does this mean that we have to physically fight this thing for a bit?
And what does physically fight this thing mean in this context?
Well, I suppose engaging in it just for a few seconds and then running away could be a viable strategy. You will be at a liability of it following you throughout the space station down there, which may lead to disadvantageous positions. It may be for the best if you all stayed in the location I stored it in, so that way you are not thrown around in the smaller locations of the seclusion zone.
I mean, she's got a point.
I mean, not only that, but also if we run through and cause any level of damage, I think Madame Minerva would kill us.
And
Or
she'd throw a
make us
fit.
pay off
She
debt.
wouldn't kill me, I know that much.
She'd make us pay off debt. And I kind of
would
don't want
take
to
you
owe
off.
money to this lady.
I believe Madame Minerva would take you off the station and then apply lethal force, Aranos.
If she was planning that, I would hit myself first and then just die.
Take her down with you. Damn.
I doubt that she would give you the opportunity.
My weapons are attached to me at all times. What are you talking about?
And she said possibly a lethal blow, so I mean, he could just stab himself in the heart.
Shot through the heart, and
Shut the-
you're too
I do
late.
blame.
You
Shut
made.
Crooning.
Thank you.
Either way, I guess we're engaging in combat because running through here actually, as she said, it might actually be a bad
So
idea.
what, 10 rounds of combat then?
No,
There's
don't
no
worry. You guys won't be going through 10 rounds of combat. Don't worry.
Thank
Yeah,
Can we go
God.
through
Whatever
all
that
D&D
may
rules?
Because I-
mean, however, I shall not disclose, but you will not be going through 10 rounds of combat, don't worry. I've already thought
so
about it ahead of
9.
time.
Wait. Fuck. Fuck. I remembered. God damn it.
Uh-huh.
Fuck.
Just you.
Yeah,
I'm
I
getting
have
better.
erased it again. It's gone. Brain, leave it alone.
That's what I'm saying.
Drivers, delete my
Well,
memory.
hello, adventures. There is no time like the present. Shall we?
Yeah, no, we're gonna have to do this anyway.
We shall.
I
We
will.
shall awaken the... I think the plan is... Wait. The operation is that we shall attack the cocoon and awaken the creature. Then, engage with combat in the creature for approximately 12 seconds, followed by a hasty retreat. Agreement?
Agreement.
I
Sure.
don't. What are we just gonna run around in this section? Because I don't
I
understand.
mean, this is a
This is like the
large
only
circular arena. I'd
Yeah.
imagine this is the best place to run around in.
Well, this was very arena-like when she
Well,
made
I
this,
will
so it
state you guys aren't in the area. You guys are looking through a window to the area where it is.
was-
You guys are
The elevator?
basically getting like a view of what's to come, basically.
Guess it's time to go and face this thing, motherfucker.
Time to face the music.
Let's
Was
go
there
find
an
a way
elevator?
down there.
Stairs?
You guys assume that the way forward is how you get to this area. You guys got like, I would personally say, before going down, Miss Darwin gave you like a generalized map of the way forward, and you guys have been following that through because otherwise this place would be pretty maze-like.
Mhm.
You guys have a bit of a walks still, but if you guys keep going on the path, it won't be too short.
Okay.
Let us go and
Yeah.
face this
Let-
thing.
Let us go. Oh, every
Mhm.
day now?
Go. Let's go.
Give me a second, gosh, I can't continue when you
God.
guys talking.
What?
You can. You just have to shut
Na
up.
na 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 la la. Do I have a
What's up,
soundboard I
dude?
can play? I do.
Yeah,
I
like
do.
that. You can tell us to shut up like that.
Shut up. Pipe in your ears. All right. Anyways, so yeah, you guys continue forward. Once again, being wary on the way forward. You guys are indeed getting closer to the bug, which presumably is where the bugs are originating from, because that is how the bugs work.
Yeah.
And I would like you guys to also do investigation again, not initiative. This time, I for sure meant investigation.
12.
12.
Wait, so we're rolling initiative?
Investigation.
Yes, Paul. Initiative.
Well, I got an 11.
Okay.
If it was initiative, that would be 9. Hoo-ha-ha.
13. Honestly, with a +1, that ain't that bad.
Alright.
With a +1, that ain't that bad.
So yeah, I'd say you guys kind of walk through some more of these areas, find some stuff on the way, pocket a nice 1,000 credits for each of you again.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's about it. Find some papers here or there, but it's generally more or less the same stuff that I think it was Ornos? I
Hmm.
don't hmm. Ooh,
Mhm.
there was someone that got like a somewhat high roll on investigation last time. I just don't remember who.
It
I
was
think
me.
Usilla.
well,
It was
yeah,
me.
it was her, but I was thinking like second place.
Arenas also got a decent one.
Okay, so it was
Mhm.
Charles. So yeah. It's generally the same kind of papers that Oranos found, keywords like big, bug, not
Yes.
big. Apologies.
Big.
This
Big
time
bug.
finding like words like propagation, emanator.
Mhm.
Generally just a rehash of stuff you guys have already found at this point.
Because
Thank you.
one random guess from Paul gave us all the information.
Basically.
And he kept getting a nat 20s.
I didn't even consciously make a guess. I was just like, oh yeah, how many big boy bugs does Vernon know from across the internet? I don't know, 3.
And then he randomly guessed the 3 bug enemies of that size that exist in the game.
Which
Oh
is
yeah.
amazing. That was amazing.
Anyway, enough reviewing. Let's get back on track.
Alright, yeah, you guys continue on. And once again, notice the sound of bugs, live bugs up in the way. This time there is more than one.
What it was.
They're in my skin.
Manny, you have to pull them out.
out of my skin.
You have to pull them out.
All right, I would like you guys to roll perception again.
I gotta
That's a
remember.
dirty 20. Yippee.
30-20.
21.
That's oh my god, that's a 21 and a
30-20.
20.
I love having a high perception.
Yeah, that's great. What's your passive
Uh-huh.
perception, Paul?
16.
That's an 8. Damn.
Okay. If I knew that, Paul, I would have just let you pass immediately. I'm going to be honest. You didn't write down what your passive perception was on your character sheet, so I didn't know. If you could do that for the next character sheet update, I would greatly appreciate that.
Be one better.
Are you what are you doing? What are you doing? What is he doing? I
doing it,
knew you were gonna put it there. I knew it. All right. But yeah,
did it.
each of you, besides Scylla over there, notice a pair of wings getting pretty close, fast. I would
Birdie.
like all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Everyone except Scylla, do it with advantage.
Okay.
I tell you, I say I can do those.
Saving throw.
What
Saving
I say,
throw.
I say, I
Yep.
cannot.
Dexterity saving throw.
11.
A 15.
15.
11.
15.
Going once,
15.
going twice.
Okay.
So to the bell.
So yeah,
I don't want that shit.
3 of the 4 people notice one of the bugs flying pretty quick over to you guys. Doesn't look like it's going to bite or anything. In fact, it actually looks like it's going to explode, and in fact, it does. And
Oh.
unfortunately, everyone but
Or that's for real.
Antonakis over there is able to dodge out of the way.
Oh yeah, lay it on me, daddy.
Don't word it like that.
Keep wording it like that. Is it yes?
Word like that more.
Because it makes it worse for him on YouTube.
It's fine. We're 30 seconds in. You can't get demonetized.
All right, that is 5 damage, and I guess something to specify. You are, for a little while, inflicted with rage. So do with that as you will.
Antonakis, after getting hit by this, gets up, dusts himself off, and I'm gonna go. Where's the next nearest bug signature, Ryan? That I can hear.
I'd say like 40 feet away or something. You guys kind of like take notice of some bugs up ahead.
I'm gonna go directly towards it.
No, you wanna know what's
Wonderful.
fair.
Meanwhile, Thanos like, wait, what are you doing? No, stop!
That's not who fucking rang trying to get the rest of them here, you bitch.
Nathan, I would like you to roll initiative. Everyone else,
On
you are
it.
not in combat currently.
How many bugs am I walking into for context?
3.
Sick.
A billion.
No, not 6. 3.
Oh, do I get an energy point for being hit?
Yes, you do.
It was all purpose plan. Tech.
That's gonna be a 10 on the initiative chart. I have not hit yet, so they should not be angry at me yet. That's how the bugs have seemed to work.
Yeah. Give me just a second. I am changing the music because we are now technically in combat.
Also, can I just get? Was anybody else getting Plants vs Zombie theme vibes from that last track?
Yeah.
Like every once in a while, I would just hear one note. I'd be like, "Wait, Plants vs Zombies."
I had
Alright.
the
Yeah.
music bot kind of turned down, but that's because sometimes the music gets louder than you guys.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I have it down to like 18% right now. I might move it down to 15% because this is a somewhat intensive song. All right, so you
I
said
had
10?
that. 25.
Yes, I did.
All right, cool. Oh, Lord. Okay, so we have... Give me just a minute as I situate this turn order.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We have
5, 6.
Anto.
Y'all don't need to come out, by the way. I should be fine.
The 10.
I'm gonna watch you die in one hit.
Yeah.
Get
Ryan, when
eaten
am I
alive
allowed?
by bugs.
Yeah, Ryan, when am I allowed to use the reaction for Thanatos? Is it in response to being hit or in response to seeing damage?
Response to being hit.
Damn it. Okay, I might need some help.
What do you mean?
my I'm no, my initial idea I was hinging on being able to cheat.
Uh-huh.
With the
Basically, he
Elaborate.
doesn't do any of the bell stuff, but he just keeps throwing Thanatos into the damage.
No, I just wait for Thanatos. What I'm looking for is basically an attack that will kill me, and then I'll use Thanatos. Which, since
Yeah.
it's in response to being hit,
Well, I mean,
I
you're not
can-
forced to do it. You can choose when you use your reaction
I
to.
agree. It is just it's less certain now. Of like, I
He
actually
can
do have
also
to.
still die in a hit.
I'm gonna say I still have to make the mental choice of do I want to use it right now.
Yeah. Anyways, since you are doing technically a surprise round, we will start with you. Did it? I
I'm
didn't loop the music. That one's my bad. You do your turn.
Give me just a second here.
You do your
Just
turn,
wait.
Borowski.
Yeah, give me a second to situate myself.
He's getting into the actual game right now to play.
Yeah, I'm actually logging into my secret South Korea account.
Yeah, I actually modded into the game each of your characters.
All right, I'm gonna attack Bug One. My
Bug
trident.
one. Bug one.
Yes.
Bug one. Gotcha.
Bug one.
Bug one.
You
Bug
sure
one.
bug one?
Bug one.
Bug one. Bug one.
Bug one.
Bug one.
Oh,
Bug one.
I would like to say
Ah.
each of you can
Bug one.
like
Bug one.
jump into combat whenever you'd like.
Let the
After he does, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, let me know when the rage runs out, by the way, Ryan, just so I know.
Yeah.
I'll let this guy deal with it for you.
30, 20.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
All right.
What's so dirty about it?
I mean you're forced to use basic attack anyways.
Give
I
me-
was about to say like you can only use basic attack by the way. Right. That's what you do anyways. Apologies.
Yes. I don't use my skill, and Thanatos is already summoned because
Yeah.
it makes sense in lore, and
Yeah.
also
Role
I
play.
was unfamiliar with your game.
yeah. Give me just a second, and I'll roll that damage for you.
One.
There we go. All right. That's going to be 7 damage, and I would like to try and use my talent. I would like to do my performance check.
Very well.
He's doing it. Are we entertained, fellas?
Sure, yeah. I'm just still a little bit in shock. Still is in shock still from the freaking bug exploding.
22.
Yeah,
Like,
you
that
definitely hit that. Like,
does
a
this
wide
thing
margin.
die? From, I assume it doesn't, but I'm
No.
does it die from the hit? Okay, good to know. Yeah.
What does rage do, by the way?
What does what?
I mean,
What does
rage.
rage do?
Basically, it forces you to attack a random enemy, which Nathan already just kind of like went to anyways, and it
Yeah, I was gonna
forces you
say-
to use your basic attack. You basically lose control of your character until rage is cleared. That's why he rushed to enemies, because that's what rage does.
I see.
And those bugs, the bug that exploded, is one of the ways to get rage in the game.
That shit is cringe as fuck.
Yeah, it's guaranteed to
Yeah,
hit,
by the way.
I believe, also.
Yeah, because I have never. There are multiple cases where if you fail a single check, of rage, or the wrong character gets hit, you just lose the encounter.
Yeah. The way
Something
you
like
That's
counter
annoying.
being hit with rage is to literally kill the bug before it blows itself up. I will say it takes like 3 turns to do that, though.
Yeah, this was just to attack us.
Yeah. They don't actually in-game jump at you and explode.
Yeah, they're not screams. They're just fucking assholes.
Since this is D&D, stuff can actually like happen outside of combat. Crazy idea.
Whoa.
That's
No.
why I don't play that.
Did you do your stuff with your
I I'm trying to think of how to describe. Does it die from this? I assume not. I'm just
No, I've already
Okay.
stated as much.
these things have pincers, right? I'm remembering that correctly.
Yeah.
Pretty much Antonakis slides under the first one, slicing off a pincer, grabbing it, and tossing it at it to deal more damage by pointing it into itself.
Cool.
And I will take my buffs. God, my character exists now. I will gain a total of 3 energy, and I will get an AC of 20 for now.
Yep.
So good.
All right. Is that all, big
Not
man?
at all.
Do we get to jump into combat at any time, or does this
Y-
happen?
You can.
You can say it whenever you want.
I will jump into combat.
Your legendary action
Vernon.
right now is to exist in combat.
Okay.
Vernon exists.
All right. Vernon has jumped into combat. If you would like to roll initiative.
Woo! A 19 with a nat 20.
That's a nice. Okay, you may immediately take action.
I heat beam a Wait, is there 2 of them still?
There's 3 of them.
Oh, nice. I split up my heat beam to hit 2 of them if they are adjacent.
There are 2 adjacent. They were all kind of
Yeah.
like grouped up.
They must each make a DC 14 dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity, gotcha. Gotcha, big man. Roger that.
Roger,
Yeah,
roger.
man. Roger.
Let's see.
Would it technically be a sneak attack, or would they notice?
They would, because of what's it called? Because of Antonakis jumping into combat is no longer a sneak attack.
Fair.
Before they were just kind of like not really paying attention, and then now we have the man with the trident jumping in,
Yeah,
poking at
technically
him.
I need to draw the design at some point because I have a very specific design in mind. I just no one fucking uses it here, probably because it's hot ass in real life.
Uses what?
The spear.
It's a type of spear that I want to draw. I don't know how to describe it.
Oh, okay. The type is spear. I was gonna. Ooh.
That shit is not a fuck ass trident. Fuck tridents.
Okay, both of them fail, Paul.
Woo! All right. They take a D4 of heat damage each, and the funny bonus is no longer in effect.
The
Oh, I did
one
not
from
add. I did
Scylla.
not add. No, I did not. Partners in crime is not under effect.
Wait.
Is
I-
does
never
that
mind.
wait, Ryan? Does that go to different combats?
Ren,
Basically, because of how it works, how it works is like it goes down per turn. That still goes after combat.
Okay,
It's-
so
it's-
yeah,
it's-
the
It's like holding
didn't know-
concentration on a spell. It still ticks after combat's done. Technically, a
okay,
lot
so then
faster
it's
because
still
it's no longer in
going. It's still
combat.
going.
No, it's not
still
still
going.
going.
Oh, is it? It's not. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's gone. It's been like
No.
long
Okay, so
gone.
It would normally be in game. Think about it. That buff disintegrates the moment combat exits.
Okay,
and
no, yeah,
on-
that makes more sense.
Normally, you have a technique to solve that, but Ryan didn't want to do that. So
It technically would have lasted for like 12 seconds based on how D&D combat works.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh yeah. I rolled a 2 for damage, so they will each take 2, and they will each take a stack of fatigue.
All right, cool. Which ones are
So
you?
all of their D20 rolls are reduced by 1, and they reduce their speed by 5.
Which ones in specific are you going to be targeting?
The 2 that were adjacent.
There's 3.
You said there were 2 that were adjacent.
Well, which one? Numbers. There's 1, 2, and 3.
2 and 3.
Thank you. That problem solved. I needed to know the numbers so I knew which ones would be like, having problems.
Well, Ryan, that sounds like a you problem.
I mean, it kind of is. Anyways, Angelica, you wanted to jump in now, correct?
Yes.
All
Yes,
right.
I did.
Cool.
And then I'll roll initiative. I don't know why I can never. 20. Damn.
Okay.
22.
I guess you also immediately take action. Gotcha.
God damn. um. Just because I want. Yeah, I'll cast Partners in Crime, so we have that now. And
Okay.
that'll be my action.
Cool. So, yeah, after all of that, we will now continue the original. This turn order is messed up now.
Well, it's now
Yes.
original turn order, which Still and Burn just went for bug 1, then me.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, yeah, we're going to have a bug number 1. I believe that is the one near Antonakis,
That's the
correct?
one I went with. Yes.
All right.
I chopped the pincer off.
Very well. Okay. How does a 21 sound?
That sounds like I'm using a SD point
Now?
to shield. So you basically,
I
to,
mean,
like, skip
okay.
the reaction and block. It's 1 over my AC. I'm not taking that actually.
Okay.
Pretty much, Antonakis sees it just about to hit and deflects it with the spear, due to like a call out from Thanatos.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's like, this
Simon,
fuck ass is gonna get one over my fucking
Yep.
armor.
They're gonna get one tapped. Yeah.
So yeah, after
Yeah.
that, that is its turn, and now it is Antonakis' turn.
Alrighty. I am going to basic attack bug number 1 again.
Very well.
You have the +4 to your damage.
15.
That hits.
Alright. Are they weak to me, by the way? These people?
I do not believe they are. No.
Okay, 15 damage. I also would like to talent on them.
Okay.
Do I kill them this time?
Yeah, I'd say you kill this one.
Yeah, This time he cuts off the other pincer, grabs it, and basically like, what is it? You guys know how
Spears it?
what's it called? Insects have exoskeletons.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
He basically uses the pincer to crack it open and tear it open with his hands
Wow.
Nice.
before basically tossing the pincer out. And I have ult, which I will not be using.
All
I'm
right.
gonna
So
keep
kind of
it
like a crab.
I
Yeah.
would also like to say, let's see, Vernon, Scylla, Antonakis. I would like each of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Shit.
21.
21.
A 2.
That's a 2.
11.
Okay, cool. Wonderful. So yeah, what's happening here is after death, this bug is going to explode. Because that's totally things that happen with bugs all over the place.
That's a bullshit mechanic, but whatever.
It is. It's in games. It doesn't damage people in this in game, but this does make enough sense.
Yeah. I like the mechanics.
I would like Scylla and Vernon to take 5 damage. And
Okay.
additionally, 5 damage will be dealt to the 2 other bugs here.
Okay, yeah, and it's still balanced.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It just makes a lot more sense since you guys are like right there.
Yeah.
It's a little more fair.
My complaints are minor.
You didn't even get hit
My
from
complaints
this.
are from game design. It's not even Ryan. It's literally the fact that why the fuck is a bug exploding after death?
Good question.
Acid.
I can understand
bug.
a robot doing
rough.
so.
Kazaroth or Darwin, take your pick. Both are probably right.
I'm sure there's an in-game explanation, but I just can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying take your pick, because I'm pretty sure one of those two is the correct.
All right, after that, that is your turn, correct, Antonakis?
Yes, that's all I do.
All right, now it is going to be Bug.
I don't have extra attack. Yeah, I can't do anything.
It'd be Bug 2 and 3 going. So, since those two are not really near anyone, I'm going to pull up the taunt value chart here and roll the dice. Let's see. And I hope I don't get the 3 numbers that aren't applicable in this scenario, because the person who those 3 numbers would be applicable to aren't there. Alright.
Or I was just watching the show.
Both numbers, 2 and 5, baby. Let's go. I can't use either of those numbers. I have to re-roll.
Yeah, baby.
Thanks, Charles. Okay, 6 and 8. That is a Vernon and Scylla. All right.
Neither, as I said, it can't be me because I know my number by heart. It's 7.
Do you have a reaction currently, Nathan?
Yes, I do.
I
Am
will
I allowed
say
to
you.
attack?
I will say these bugs do kind of go by you. So you
I
can
do also. I
up
did
attack
forget to
once.
mention. I'll probably be doing this every turn because I don't have a bonus action. Every bonus action, I'm entering Tunnel Fighter state, so this will not take a reaction.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
So, yeah, he's doing an op attack and he's moving 5 feet, is what you're saying? Both of which are happening?
Hmm?
Basically, the way Tunnel Fighter works, if something triggers an op attack, I don't have to use a reaction. And if something moves more than 5 feet in my area, I can reaction op attack it. So I think I can do 2, if that's correct, Paul. Tunnel Fighter, the way Tunnel Fighter works, is I can get 2 op attacks if something moves in my range and triggers an op attack through other means.
Fighter, tunnel, fighter, tunnel, fighter. As a bonus action, you enter a defensive stance that lasts until the start of your next turn. Did you enter a defensive stance?
Yes, I did. I'm doing
You
it
can
every.
make opportunity attacks without using your reaction. And you can use your reaction to make a melee attack against a creature that's 5 feet. Yes. You can
So
make as many opportunity attacks as you want.
So yeah, I'll do 2 then, Ryan, if that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
it's only
basically,
if
you're
they-
taking like 2 pokes.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty much goes into Phalanx position whenever it's not his turn because until level 3, the echoes honestly aren't very useful yet.
Yeah, that makes sense. That is very unfortunate.
Yeah, you do have to use your reaction to attack them if they're sliding around within your reach, but other than that,
When
yeah, you can make
when they go into reach, that's when you can do it for free, basically.
Yeah, I also have Sentinel, so if I hit
Right.
it with any of these rolls, its movement speed will become 0.
Yeah, that makes sense. I remember that.
This is the build.
How
Makes
the
sense.
fuck does that interact with Sentinel?
When you hit a creature with an op attack, creature speed becomes 0.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I believe it's
Strong
like a
ass.
feat.
Fighter ability.
Oh, it's a fighter ability? Okay.
One of them's a fighter ability, one's a feat. I think Sentinel's a feat. 23
So-
AP, Ryan.
Okay, yeah, both of those definitely hit.
So you can make infinite opportunity attacks, and if a creature moves more than 5 feet while within your reach, or makes an attack against a target other than you can slap them with your reaction. That's crazy.
Yes.
I like
And
it.
whenever he slaps someone with the op attack, he stops them from moving.
That's crazy. I like your build.
Yeah, this is the fun part of the build. This is the D&D base fun part of the build. Thanatos is just a
1 and 12, okay.
an add-on. That's a total of 10, 23 damage.
What do you mean 23?
Yes. 11 plus 12, that's 23.
Isn't this like the two separate damage from 2 attacks, or?
Yes. It's 11 damage for the first attack that hits.
Oh, on
And then-
1 bug.
Yes. The bug that's moving. I'm hitting with 2 op attacks.
There's 2. There's 2
Wait.
bugs moving.
Oh,
Well, yeah, you can't hit one bug with 2 op attacks.
okay. So yeah, 11 to 1, 12 to the other.
Okay. I thought that's what you were doing.
Sorry. I didn't realize both were moving past me.
Yeah, no, both of them, for whatever reason, saw the 2 people in the back line as more of a threat. I don't know. The dice don't lie. But yeah, that's a 11 and a 12 on the 2 bugs. Very well. And I guess since they're stuck there,
I like think that he like pins them to the ground with the spear.
I think it'd be pretty
Nice.
cool if you like kind of cut off their wings, so now
Yeah.
they're like
Just- he
basically
does like a
stuck.
Ryan. You know what I'm talking about, but like you know the fine on slice PNG.
Oh my god! Oh, why did they use it 3 times?
1 second, I can show this.
Yeah, no, it's I hate it so much. It's so stupid.
It doesn't exist on the images. It's terrible. Basically, it's like a black screen with a the white showing a slice, and both bugs fall to the ground.
Yeah. I guess
And
with
I've gained, like,
that,
A million trillion energy.
you would never believe who they're forced to attack now.
Okay.
So, would you that's gonna be 2 attacks towards you, my big man.
That's fine.
How does
Yeah,
a
then
13
do
and an
something.
18 sound?
Both do not hit.
Do you still have your thing up?
Yeah, it's until the start of the next turn.
But it was, but your turn started.
Yeah,
But-
I succeeded again, didn't I?
I don't think you rolled
I'm
for it.
I swear I did it twice. Am I
It's
crazy?
It's entirely possible you did it and you didn't tell me.
No, I did D20, 15. No, it's because I cracked him like a crab. Remember?
Oh, that was you doing the performance check?
Yeah,
As
I
well?
got a 21. I spoke it aloud.
Okay, I didn't know that's why you did that. Okay. That makes infinitely more sense now. Okay, yeah, you're totally chill then. Carry
Yeah.
on, big man.
Oh yeah.
All right. After that, that is the bug's turn. I'd say they just kind of like pitifully try to bite you. They're obviously not used to
Yeah, he's like moves
not
leg and
having
leg.
wings. Try to bite your ankles. All right,
This
it
guy
is
got
now
ankles.
Scylla's
Damn.
turn.
Hey, Arliss, you ever gonna jump in or nah? Shit.
Do I need to?
I mean, I don't know, but shit, you
I
should be
got
standing
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do my.
I could also pop ult at any time. I'm saving it for Big Bug. Ryan, please let us keep our energy
no.
stats.
Yeah, no, you keep it after battle.
Battle
There's
log?
no reason
That's
to
the
No, this is the
reset
next
it.
round.
Now that we
so
have
I'm
the
gonna do
group
that.
battle log, I'd say we should totally be keeping our stuff
Yeah.
until we rest.
Yeah. The only thing that won't be kept is like buffs and shields and
Yeah, but I
stuff
say-
because that only makes sense for like
I'm
balance
using-
reasons.
I'm using my base attack, and you have to make a 14 a wisdom saving throw. 14 is you have to make a 14 or higher.
I'm gonna say it fails.
Okay. My brain
Just-
just shut off for
I'm-
a second.
I'm gonna personally say just an automatic fail. This is a bug whose entire purpose is reproduction. It is not gonna be very wise.
No, you right. I'm going to attack bug 3, why not?
Bug 3.
And let me double check. That's 1d6 plus 10 since I still have my thing up. 11. Damn, I got the lowest thing I could get.
I mean, you kill it though, so like, go off.
Let's go. It died.
I will say, Nathan's like
I'm sorry.
poking at it already. It definitely helped.
Yes.
The actual problem's gonna be it's blowing up near me and only me. So
Right. Anyways, the mechanic. Hey,
Wait,
Nathan.
is there a way I still have reaction though? I can heal you. I can heal you with my fucking thing.
Huh?
Do you want me to do it after, or I can do it now?
let me
'cause
see. I'm at 8 HP.
I
I
ha-
think
well,
that's fine.
Yeah, I have a reaction.
Okay, so
can heal
yeah,
you with my-
everyone in the battle, if you may make a dexterity saving throw. Blah 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 blah.
Would ring
Everyone
track
in the
these
battle.
explosions as well?
Hmm?
Would my memos would Thanatos track these explosions as damage as well? Oh, friendly target. Never mind.
Yeah, I
I got a
believe.
4. What the hell? I got a nat 1 on that
Dirty
shit.
20.
I was like, I swear I specified.
Well, I don't
friendly
even need to worry
targets.
about you. Damn. I need to worry about myself.
Did you roll, Paul?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got a 6.
Oh yeah. I
Why
mean,
is it in the whole battle? I was heat beaming these guys, man. I'm miles away.
Actually, nah, I'll save my inspiration till later. I don't really care enough.
all right, cool. So yeah, with that, I do for that
So
again.
is the battle coming to a close there?
There is one bug left. depending
Surely
on
the
this
bug
roll.
dies from the explosion though. It also takes damage from this.
Yeah, it's gonna
Brian,
barely
they-
live, unfortunately. That is 4 damage only. And that is, I'm gonna say like 6 damage for specifically, Scylla, because of the
Yeah,
nat
I
1.
figured. I figured, so that's 4, that's 10,
Mhm.
that's 2, that's... I gotta heal myself after this.
Sorry, Scylla took 6, and how much did I take for
4.
4?
And then we have Antonakis over there who probably just like shielded the blast.
Yeah. He is like when he sees it explode, he is like turtles behind it, classic Phalanx style.
Mhm.
Takes the hit.
All right.
I'm still raged, right? I assume.
No, you've been cleared for a while now.
Okay.
I forgot
the
to
moment,
specify that.
The moment
honestly.
it cleared, it went from like this like steely gaze to like actual like noticing combat shit. Like not taking damage now.
You said bug 3, right? That was the bug you targeted?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Just making sure. All right, Paul. Peem.
Yo. Kill that bug.
The
Kill that bug.
Peem.
The Peem. Do we have a skill point to spend?
That-
Yeah.
It's just one bug left.
We
I'm
have been so incredibly positive. I've just reset it to the middle for the next battle because we had 3 people just using their basic attack.
Beam! It's a
I'm gonna say,
DC 14 saving throw.
in theory.
All on that one square.
Yeah. In theory, our team is Aranos is SP negative, Vernon and Scylla are SP neutral. I'm technically SP positive. Technically.
I'd say you're neutral because the second you go into ult state,
When I go
you're-
to ult, I go to SP negative. I'm SP positive out of ult though.
Yeah. All right, Paul. How's an 8 sound for that save?
Ooh, it sounds like it failed.
Grrr. Reminder: you also have
Boom!
plus
5
4 damage.
You still have a
Yeah.
plus 4.
9 damage.
All right. Yeah, it's definitely dead.
Attack fatigue.
And you will
Gonna
never
make
believe
another
what I'm gonna
fucking
ask.
roll. Oh my god, I fucking hate this roll. It's not even it's just annoying. It's not even that it takes damage. I don't even care about that. It's just downright annoying to do.
Dirty 20 again.
That's another dirty 20.
Oh.
That's a
Okay.
14.
14. Paul, if you may roll.
He did.
Sorry.
I think.
What?
Did he?
No,
I don't
that roll was his damage roll.
Oh, that was the old one. Okay, my
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
What is this one for?
Dexterity saving throw.
What's starting?
Again.
Oh, the explosion. I got an 8.
Yeah, you're gonna get hit, Paul. Angelica, you're fine this time.
How much?
5 damage.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Fellow adventurers, my hole's integrity has reached a below optimal level.
I gotcha. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it.
Thank you,
Anton
Philip.
looks over and signs. Sorry about that. I don't know what came over me.
It's the fucking bugs. Don't worry about it.
Those bugs I hate.
That was really impressive, though, Tony. It was just like old times. Tony hits the bell.
Being
Ah.
we all take damage.
Yeah, actually, it's in reverse now. All the damage the bugs did is duplicated.
No.
No!
I think that would actually kill everyone, except
It would.
yeah.
Except me. No, probably it's not Tony.
There you
I
go.
think I might have to, depending on how many. Let's see, one. Yeah, I'll use Cure Wounds on, because I have enough spell slots to actually do this.
We're about to get
On
into a big boss battle, I think, right? Because of the big bug.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on Vernon. So let me double check. It's 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier. 1d8 plus 6. So let me roll this.
Hmm?
You get 7 HP back, Vernon.
Woo!
That's a 1. That fucking sucks. My bad.
Alright.
I wish I had more spell slots. Shit. Antonakis, I'll heal you also.
Okay. I mean, worst comes to worst, you're just a +4 to everyone bot, and that's not bad at all.
That's a
Mhm.
9. You get 9 more HP back, and I'm gonna do myself because I also need a heal. I am below
I'm at
half.
full.
So that's another 1d8 plus 6.
I love how my sheet is like double the length of everyone else because fucking Thanatos.
11.
Me when summon.
When you have another character.
Oh yeah, I love cheating, everybody.
So I'm at full HP.
I mean, if you're cheating, then you don't need that HP, right?
Uh, um,
Yeah, I'm at full HP.
Hmm.
And that's all my spell slots that I have right now. I've used all of them. I wish one of you Scylla sitting
Ooh.
exhausted. I wish one of you fuckers could use healing.
normally we don't get hit. See, it's a problem.
Normally there's this guy called Oranos who helps mitigate the damage.
Crazy. So where could he be?
Pans over to Oros, who's like leaning against the wall or some
I'm
shit.
reading the notes, trying to decipher them.
You're getting like 0 information. Most of it is redacted
It
text.
gets worse the longer I read.
You
Me when I read
motherfucker.
an SCP document and most of it is just redacted.
All
For
of
real,
were
though.
upgraded.
Right, are you going to the boss now?
Just let me sit for a second. Hold on, that took a lot out of me.
Okay.
And Scylla just kind of takes a couple minutes to just
Fellow adventurer
relax
Orano,
and sit.
In future
Yeah.
combats with the Swarm, your assistance would be appreciated. Your ability to shield all members of the party would be greatly beneficial to their against their explosions.
Noted.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm
Get
good.
off, get off your ass, Charles.
I think I'm good. I stand up.
All right, we have a bug to kill. Let's go. A bigger bug.
Vernon, you should stay back. You are not healed as much as I wish I did. So as much as I wish I could have.
Thank you, Stilla. That was the plan.
And let's just go. Damn.
All right. So yeah, you guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
I I have to actually just put this on the recording. I have to.
Finally, my humor can be appreciated.
I have to put this on the recording. I just have to.
Actually, exactly what Darwin wrote about.
Yeah,
all
this is exactly
propagation.
what was on the documents.
What the fuck?
The creature, whatever the creature names are, is blank.
It was like
Subject name
you would.
Among Us. Genitals obliterated.
It's definitely something like creature emanator, and then like I don't know the name of the bug, and then 5 subjects dead or something,
Mhm.
and that's like all that's decipherable.
And nothing useful, even though this is a document she would read.
Man, I love wasting black markers to redact text for no
Yeah,
reason.
she did this all by herself.
No, she 100% made one of the Minerva bots do it.
Oh, okay.
And Minerva was chill with it because she's like, okay, whatever. I
Oh,
don't
she's
care.
not paying attention to those things.
Exactly.
Show like
They're
that.
just advanced answering machines.
So yeah, you guys walk up to the totally not arena-shaped room with the totally not boss-shaped cocoon.
Bring up. Why did you big up and make this room so arena and boss room shaped? Like this is perfect. Cinematic even.
This is so end of arc filled, guys.
So yeah,
guys, I'm final boss maxing.
unfortunately, due to time constraints, that will be the end of the session as we pan up to like these 4 walking up to this cocoon.
Mhm.